So lying on your side now, working for the hip area as well as for your waist. Lie in a straight line. Arm outstretched, head resting on your arm. Legs stretched away, abdominals pulled in, and your hips level, one hip directly above the other. Pull your tummy in really hard, so you may feel that you have a gap between your middle and the floor. So you've pulled in really, really tightly with your abdominals. So possibly a very small gap on your waist between you and the floor. Keeping that really tight, lift both legs just off the floor and then lower them back down again. And lifting and lowering back down. Ensure when you lift that this gap under your middle stays, so your pelvis here doesn't rock in. This stays absolutely level as you lift and lower your legs. Tummy really tightly in, so your trunk stays really still. It's just your legs lifting up. You should feel this working on your waist. If you put your hand onto your waist here, you'll feel muscle under there engaging as you lift. You may also feel legs working. You may also feel quite wobbly to start with, but the more you can engage your abdominals really hard, this will give you the balance you'll need to be able to lie on your side in this position. So lifting and lowering the leg. So lifting and lowering. Very small movement, tummy really tightly in, and focusing on keeping your whole trunk absolutely still. And then resting down from that. Bending both knees, they'll come round in front of you a little bit. We're now lifting the top knee away from the bottom one, keeping your feet together, keep your hips level so both hips face forward still. Tighten through here in your glute area as you lift your knee, and keep it tight as you go back down. Nice deep breaths all the way through, squeezing through the hip gluteal area as you work. It's lifting and lowering that top knee. It doesn't need to go a long way. You want the glute to be working and not to be impacting onto your back and into your pelvis, which may hurt. So you want to feel it working in this glute muscle here. Just lifting and lowering. If you'd like to make this exercise harder, you can then lift your feet as well as the top knee. If you do lift your feet, try to feel that the underneath foot pushes the top foot up as well as that top knee lifting. So you should then just feel it working that little bit harder. It's lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. So start to feel that working through your hip area. Abdominals still pulling tight. You can still try and pull tight so you get a gap under your waist to really ensure this whole trunk area is really, really still. It's lifting and lowering. You can do between 10 and 20 of these, of each of the exercises, and then take a rest down, turn over, and we'll repeat the whole sequence on the other side.